So this video is not going to be incredibly long, but I just got back from out of town and I couldn't resist taking a flashlight out here to look at the garden and check on the chickens. And I came out here and look at this. There's a white egg way over there by that pumpkin and a brown egg on the ground, which I'm holding a flashlight because it's really dark. And so look at that. That's really cool because these girls were not laying when I left on Sunday. And so I'm really excited to come back into town and see that the girls are laying. Now, the shavings are pretty old in here, and we have to go tomorrow and get more shavings and lay them down in here because it is going to be really cold. But look at this. So there's just a random brown one laid right here. It actually looks like it's covered in poop, which is kind of gross. And then it looks like someone built a tiny nest and laid an egg inside of that nest. So that's really cool that there is an egg in here too, in a nest. I'm gonna grab this egg. Now, all of our girls have never laid before, so they're all layers, new layers. Most of our girls are brown egg layers. So the meat chickens, the white birds, we kept them because they're supposed to be growing out still. The rest have already been put in the freezer, but we had, what, 3 left? So those are the only birds I know that lay white eggs out of it. So it's really strange to see white eggs. Unless, of course, these guys do. Now, these are also the big red broilers, or Freedom Rangers, I think they're called, layers. They are a dual process. They're made for meat, but they can actually produce like a regular hen can. They're a pretty good hybrid bird, but more geared for a meat bird. And I don't know exactly which one they are because I got them from a lady who bought a bunch of red meat broilers and did not really care for them. So she actually sold us for these for incredibly cheap. I think we paid somewhere between $4 or $6 a piece. I'll have to look back in previous videos to really see because I don't remember. But all of our girls, like this girl right here, she's resting. The rest popped down, but she's not worried about me. They're all really young. They are, I believe, Dominiquers, and they all lay brown eggs. So the only ones I can think of that I know for sure could lay a white egg are these meat chickens, which is really strange. And also, I've never seen a meat chicken lay a white egg. I knew that they could. I've heard other people say it, but generally speaking, they're too large to properly lay an egg. Now, we don't have any roosters whatsoever, so none of these eggs are fertilized. So there's no point in leaving them out here to freeze or rot. And yes, I know this coop is a complete mess. I have been gone all week, so I need to get out here and clean all of this out, lay new fresh bedding, get it nice and prepared for the winter weather. You guys remember it's been kind of warm ish. We live in southeast Texas, so that's definitely gonna have to be done tomorrow, and I'll probably film that and show the process and how it works. The not fun part is grabbing this nasty little egg out of here. Look how tiny it is. You can tell these are first eggs. It is really small. And I guess I'll just put it inside. There's just a random thing laying on the ground. And actually, it looks like they've been pooping here because there was actually a nest here last week when I left. And now it's just a bunch of compacted shavings and poop. So it looks like they must have been in certain areas for a while. This nest is where I got that other egg. And I'm going to go check through the run and see what else we can find really fast. Okay, so I'm outside. Yes, it's dark. I'm just impatient. I really want to see what the chickens are up to and what the garden looks like because, I mean, come on. When you're a gardener and a homestead and you've been gone for almost a week, you want to know. So I'm out here in the run and I'm wondering if they laid any other eggs randomly in the composting area because this is where they were. I threw in some pumpkins that we were composting and they have been breaking them down, and I don't see any eggs. When hens are first laying, they lay in the most random spots, and I didn't expect them to start laying until spring because how cold it is and because, well, the days are shorter, and they have proven me wrong and made a fool out of me. I am going to pull this out because this is actually the panel that shuts them in so they can't get out, which we might need with winter weather coming. And so I'm just going to move this over really fast. It may look a little funny real fast for a minute. Why I just get this out of the way, because for one, they really shouldn't be walking on it. And now back to this. I really want to see that white egg, because like I said, the only white egg layers are the meat birds, and it's not a white egg, it is a blue egg, which means that the Americanas are laying. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? How incredible is it to come back and have blue egg layers and have brown egg layers? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's a blue egg. It looks more blue in the camera than it does in person. Let me just... Oh yeah, it's definitely blue. Oh, I'm so excited. That's amazing. The kids are gonna lose their mind. So that means at least 2 girls are laying, maybe more. So, because we were gone about a week, 5 days, 6 days, so 5. So that means that they have a possibility that one hen could have laid 3 brown eggs in that time period, but there could be more than one. But we know for sure that one of the blue egg layers is laying, one of the brown egg layers is laying. So just for reference, I'm sure when I open this door, they're all going to go running away screaming. So let me see what I can do through the door. All of the black and white patterned ones, those are our brown egg layers. The red ones are likely brown egg layers. And the other girls are blue egg layers. There are 4 blue egg layers, and those are going to be the ones with the funny faces. This girl about to jump off, grayish brown colored. This one, you can only see this one, the white colored one, with a penciled neck. This one with a very fluffy cheeks and beard. She has a beard, so that's a very obvious blue egg layer. And then there's one more who got tired of me and ran away. No, they're all here. One's turned around backwards, so I can't see her behind her sister. So these 4 girls right here in the middle are all our brown egg layers. And look at that beautiful red comb. So that's all. I know it's really random. I just want to jump in here and show off the eggs and these amazing girls. Tomorrow I'm going to get out here and clean out the coop, and I'll show that off as well, because I am a sucker for a clean coop. So thank you guys for sharing my excitement in the middle of this cold night, because come on, first eggs in the middle of winter, that's insane.